Well, hey guys, it is the next day, and I'm back in the exact same field that I've started the last 3 videos, or 2 videos in. This time, with a new implement, again. This is going to be our last tillage tool we run over the field. It's just leaving it really nice and smooth, nice and soft on the top, so we can come in, we'll bed it up next, corrugate it, and then pre-irrigate for the seed corn. So you can see there's sprayer tracks out here. We have, I mentioned this in the last video, but we have 2 types of fertilizers come out and get put on the field. A granular one that gets spread on with a big floater, and then a liquid type that Dad came out and sprayed on last night. So these are our sprayer tracks. So this is really just used to stir in the fertilizer. We already stirred in the stuff that the floater put on with the disc yesterday. So today it's just that liquid fertilizer stuff, and then this is just finishing it out, making sure we got rid of all of the ridges and stuff, so we're all ready to bed up. So it is pretty dusty because we're not really digging in to where there's any moisture now. This is just hitting the top a little bit, so it's really dry and dusty. So, alright, here the wind's kind of blowing the dust away, so you can kind of see what I'm doing. It's just turning the dirt. These rollers in the back are kind of breaking up clods, smoothing stuff out. I don't have to do the whole field like I have with the past 2 tillage tools, because I'm only doing what's going to be corn. As you can see kind of by the corn stalks out here, this was corn last year. Out over here, so I just turn around and then head back over here. Alright, made it to the other side of the field. Working back to the ditch in the middle, because these are technically 2 fields. We just go through the ditch. But I went to the ditch, now I came up here, started in that back corner, and I'm going to work back to the middle. Driving a little bit slower through here because there's this hay out here, and it's kind of pulling hard on the triple K, that's what we call it. And I didn't go that much slower. I'm going out 5 miles an hour. I was doing about 6. So just see it kind of jarring the bar around a little bit, so I just thought I'd go a little slower. So, alright, so I just moved to this other field here. This is my first time really working this one. Dad both chisel plowed and turbo tilled it. It was the first field that he did both of those on, and he went out late in the evening while I was doing other stuff and did it. So, got a couple of pivots on it. It's times like these I really wish that the wind would just come to stay. So blow all this dust away quicker than it is. So I just found this random fence post. Just got drug up. I don't know why it was right there. So I'm gonna go put it by the fence. And hopefully it stays here this time. Anyways, this is what I'm working with. So it's our 8230. It was on the chisel plow a couple videos back, but we decided to put the bigger tractor on the chisel plow, and we're done chisel plowing now at this point anyway. But we just hooked it up to this. Works good. This doesn't pull near as hard. So this is the Triple K. I don't really know why it's called that, or if that's the official name for it or not, but that's what we call it. Pretty much it's just these S-tines. They're down in the ground now, but they've just got little shovels on them, and we're not going too deep. There's the bottom of the shovel just right here, so not going very deep. Then we got these rollers in the back, and like I mentioned earlier, this is really just to incorporate fertilizer. Then just one final pass over just to smooth out that very top portion of the soil. So yeah, I've got to go down this side and come back, and I have to make a couple passes over here, and we're done with this field. All right, so I finished my dad's field. Now I moved up north to my uncle's field. This is also the same field. It's been in a couple videos as well. I just kind of have been hitting the same fields. Eventually we'll get to the other ones, but these are all the priority ones. If they want to get water started on as soon as possible. So this is about 27 acres. And it's hay, so we are driving a little bit slower just because that hay really tries to throw the Triple K around a little bit, so. Alright, so a little change of scenery. I'm back in the field that I started this video in. And I'm running the bedding bar for a little bit here. Dad has been running it. He did most of the field. But he needed to go do some irrigating, and he wanted me to get this finished. So my uncle is running the Triple K right now, and I'm gonna run this. There's not much left because the other chunk of that's beans. So yeah. Ditch, and away we go. Alright guys, so I got the bedding bar, tractor, brought back home. I finished the field way over there. You guys can't see this as well as I can. I can see it pretty clearly, but brought it back. Then I helped my dad do some irrigating. I went back up to go take over for my uncle with the Triple K, and he'd finished. So we got 3 of the big fields done with the Triple K, and now we just have to bed them, and then next week we'll go around and start hitting all the other fields that need done. So I'm just back at the house, just got home, gave the cows some grain. Well, these ones and the ones in the pen over there, and all the rest are other places. So anyways, that's me all for this video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.